Y'all looking so good. Honestly, mask and all, masked up. 2020 has just been a year. But I just want y'all to know, if we make it out of this, we can make it out of anything, honestly. It's honestly just a minor setback for a major comeback. So it's all in the mind. And I just want to introduce myself. I am Tera Chantelle. I am the host of Take the Lead podcast. I am the mastermind behind Bag Talk Session. I am the author of Self-Love Manual. And I'm an advocate for self-love. I feel like once you master yourself, you can master all things. And that's what I'm saying, like 2020, this is truly a historic moment. And if we come out of this with just the same momentum, if we stick together like all this beautiful blackness, this unity, how powerful we can be if we come together, it's honestly unstoppable. So don't get discouraged just because Corona's so-called in the air. It's truly just another obstacle. But I'm so excited right now. It's just such a breath of fresh air being in just this lovely environment, Sneaker Dreams. It just shows how grateful we are for each and every moment. And it's a healing experience that we are about to enter in with Lord Vizion. And I want to get y'all a point of view. What does love mean to you? What? You can't talk to me? I mean, love, it's honest. Why we gotta F love? Why we gotta F love? I'm trying to tell you, it's truly hard to explain, but I feel like that's why I truly believe in self-love, because once you master yourself, now you're going to have healthy relationships, healthy business relationships, friendships, all in order. But it starts with self. And this experience right now, I'm encourage you guys to truly listen to this music, listen to the tracks, because it's a story that Lord Vizion is giving us and blessing us with. And we have to understand, like, an independent artist, like, when you put in all your money up, you put in your money where your mouth is, you got to support your brother, you got to support your other fellow people that's next to you, because we can't do it alone, and we need encouragement, we need to stick together. So stream his music, it's going to be out now. But let's bring Lord Vizion, since y'all don't want to talk to me about what love means. I know y'all been in love before. Oh yeah, but it's truly a learning lesson. But I really want to get y'all opinion on love, y'all. Thank you, sir. Give my brother a hand clap for taking the time to come on stage with me.
How y'all doing tonight? My name is Quayshawn. I'm a hip hop R&B artist. Came here to support my brother Lord Vizion. I guess love to me, I was trying to sit there and think about it. I think I say love is peace. Like a lot of y'all said, I haven't found it yet, but I truly believe that it is peace. So once I get there, I'll let y'all know.
Oh, yes, that's powerful. What does peace look like to you?
Oh man, peace is happiness, smile, no stress, no worries. Knowing that even though you're going through something, not saying that you're not going through things, but you know that you'll overcome. You'll come out of it being a better person. That's peace.
Yes, that is beautiful. Thank you, my brother, for joining me on stage. It was truly powerful. And that's honestly such a great, yes, thank you for the clap. Thank you. Gotta come on stage, just a lot of courage it takes, and truly we have to be in peace. I feel like that's success right there, when we have a peace of mind, especially during this crazy time that we are in. So if we can control our mind, if we can control what we in our reality, it's really about our attitude and how we reciprocate energy out there, because we can't control what's going on, what they trying to feed us. But I'm telling you, they trying to dumb us down every chance we get. It's all the distractions. So keep that third eye open out here. You already know. But let's bring Lord Vizion up here with me, because he gonna talk that talk with us. Let's bring Lord Vizion. Yes, the man of the hour. Come on.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Yeah.
Everybody say love.
Love.
Everybody just say love.
Love.
One more time.
Love.
So what does love mean to you?
I didn't know you were gonna ask me. Love, I guess to me is I mean, it's different with everybody, but I feel like love is, like Quayson said, it is a certain peace you have, a certain dynamic that's just is really unexplainable. It's just when you know you have love. I feel like with love, a lot of people get it misconstrued. Once you love somebody, it's always there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get love in their life, but once you do have it, I feel like it's stronger than anything that's of the flesh. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like once you have love, I feel like your loyalty have to be stronger than your flesh. You know what I'm saying? So that's my definition. If that was a definition, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, y'all get what he dropping, what he picking up. He's dropping some game right now. Honestly, it's really the loyalty that we have to have within each other to stay on code. But tell us about this masterpiece that you created.
Well, Parking Lot Conversation originally came. How long ago that was? Like 2017.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's 2020 right now, y'all.
Right. About 2017, the first thing I did, the first thing that I came up with the album is the title. I just wrote Parking Lot Conversation on a piece of paper. And then what came after that was the Parking Lot Conversation songs, which is streaming now, if y'all haven't heard it. And then I just built around it. And I wanted to really commit to what happens in a parking lot, you know what I'm saying? Because like, with every relationship that you've been in, every fling or whatever you have, you always end up in the parking lot. And that's where you're having your most honest conversations, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's when you really get to know somebody in that parking lot conversation. So it's really, I don't know, it's like self-explanatory. It's like, and I've been working on it for going on like 3 years, and it's finally coming out, which I'm very excited about it. And it was a process, and it was, I enjoyed the journey more than anything, because it was time where I thought the album was done. I've recorded maybe 50 songs, and I just didn't feel like it was ready to be put on the album. So, but the past 5 months or so, every song I recorded is on the album. But the only songs that I started with that was in 2017 are like two or three. So I've been working on it for a minute.
Man, I commend your patience, and good things
Thanks.
really take time. And how you said this was a journey, and being able to embrace that, not trying to rush the process, because right now we live in such a microwavable society. We want things instantly. We want to drop it instantly. We want to launch it. But let it ride, let it build up and build this momentum. And now you can just see this masterpiece come to life, and it's your time. It's all in God's hands at this point. And I commend you, my brother.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. As chosen, every week or so he asks me, is it coming out? I'm like, I doubt it. I doubt it. Like, I made a post in January saying it's coming out, but I don't know, because it's not really on me. It's like whenever God gives me that urge to write, and I feel like it's ready, then I'll put it out. So I felt like it was ready.
How did you know this was the proper time? This was God's timing right now?
I didn't know, really. It was just, I sat back and saw what I had, what songs I recorded, and I was like, wow, yeah, it's not really much I can say after this. Because I didn't want to really force the issue as far as writing, because sometimes as writers, if there's any writers out there, we try to force ourselves to write. But you just gotta let it come naturally. So it was just, I didn't know it was ready until I sat back and listened to everything that I had, and was like, okay, yeah, it's ready at this point.
It's time. Sometimes we just really gotta get out of our own way. It's really you versus you at the end of the day. Sometimes we can have these doubts, these negative thoughts in our head, but how you said, like, it's time right now. You can just feel it. You just feel that.
Thanks.
So what's the first track we about to hear?
The first track, I don't know, whoever has cards, I think we ran out. Raise your hand if you got a card. Okay, yeah, on the front it says, welcome to the day where you finally get free. And I'm not really gonna explain what that means until the last song, but basically welcome to the day where you finally get free. I know you don't know what you need freeing from, but I feel like at the end of this album, you'll feel like, okay, I see what it means. And on the back is just the track list so you guys can keep up what's going on. First song, I'm not really gonna get into the music speak for itself. So first song, Welcome.
Let's get it.
What you do and what you don't like. I'm trying to figure what your mind like. When you working like conversation.
Y'all like it, y'all feel it.
How y'all feeling? Can I get y'all feedback on the first two?
I'm ready for track 3.
You ready for track 3? No, man. First of all, starting off with Welcome, you know it hit different when someone praying for you, man.
Right, facts.
When someone really praying for you. And you know, since we living in the matrix right now, how do we make it a blessing?
I feel like we make it a blessing just by keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's like life never gets easier. So either you give up now, and it's like, what's that old saying? You came through too far to stop in hell. It's like the best blessing we can give ourselves is the other is just keep going. Like one step in front of the other. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nothing else to it. Nothing deep. Nothing over the top, nothing extreme. Just keep going, no matter what you're doing in life. Just keep going. Like you gotta look at it like 4 or 5 years ago, you were stressing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. But you don't even think about it no more. So it's like you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that we have to realize, like, if we living, we winning at the end of the day.
Facts.
And how you said earlier, like, this is a journey. Just it's really that simple. That's the secret to the sauce. Just keep going.
Facts.
Keep going. But with Welcome, how you said, like, we gotta free our mind. So how you be freeing your mind out here?
I free my mind, and I know it's gonna sound cliche. It's just by writing music. It's like that's my only escape from the material things in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you write music, you give somebody that's going through it a chance to be heard. Because that's what we look to music for, whether we dancing, whether we want to vent. That's my escape, to give other people a chance to escape just a little bit. That's my happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Parking lot conversations. It's truly powerful because you're telling a story on every track.
Right. And it's a story, but it's not because a lot of times when we listen to albums, especially like Kendrick Lamar, we look at one whole story. With Parking Lot Conversation, I wanted every track to be its own different thing. So somebody out there can relate to, you may not relate to track 1 or track 2, but you might relate to track 11 or track 12. So I wanted every song on the album to be a story in itself, so people can relate to that particular song.
Yeah, and you know you sick with the flow. You know
Appreciate
with the flow. So how did you find your sound?
I think it came with a lot. I started writing and Austin help me out. 2013.
Wow.
These are my 2 old roommates. The one with the hat. Thank him because he was the first one to teach me how to record myself.
Wow.
He was the first one to give me a mic.
Can't do it alone.
Right. So I thank you. I thank you,
That's
sir.
all.
But yeah, it's like I'm like a chameleon. What is it? Chameleon? It changed. Yeah, I'm like that. It's like I'm a sponge. So I get my flow from. A lot of people say Big Crit. A lot of people say J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You say Cole. And just basically taking it and making it my own because I want to be my own person, my own artist, and just life experiences. I do poetry as well, so it's like I don't know. It's a lot.
Yeah, just that soul within us all, man.
Right.
You just let it flow. Let God lead you every step of the way. Hey, are y'all ready for number 3? Track 3? Let's get it.
Okay, before we start track 3, it's something crazy. When I wrote this 20 beginning of like January 2018, and I think so. And it was so powerful when I heard it back. It was like I didn't write it myself.
Wow.
So when I wrote it, it was like I gotta sit on this one because it's that powerful. And my homeboy Jasper J. Osler, he couldn't be here today, but he's on the hook and he destroys it. Like, here we go.
So you just had to meditate on it.
Oh yeah, it's very powerful.
Oh yeah.
It's very powerful.
You like, hey, let me let this breathe for a little bit.
Right.
Let me let it sink in. All right. So you trying to push play now?
Let's do it.
Let's go. That boy right there talking about the more people you lose, the more angels you gain. So how do you handle death like that?
Me personally, I haven't personally dealt with it as far as, someone that close passing away. But I know a lot of people close to me have lost. You know what I'm saying? So when I was writing it, I was trying to figure out what's the emotion that they would feel if they heard it. So it's kind of like I took myself out of my shoes and placed it in someone else's to feel their pain. I actually cried writing this. So it was like, I don't know what I was crying about, but I felt like it was so powerful that I knew it was gonna touch somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the more people you lose, the more angels you gain. It's just a positive way of looking at things. You know what I'm saying? Trying to turn a negative into a positive thing. You know what I'm saying? We all need that.
Yes, and then saying how pain is just a beautiful thing.
Thanks.
But no, it was such a bar when you said how she got her guards up like Trump.
You would think that she voted for Trump the way she got her balls up.
So how do you handle that? Like handle someone who has trust issues to break that down, break that wall down?
I don't think it's our responsibility to break those walls down because it's not up to us. Whoever has those trust issues, it's their decision to knock those walls down. The only thing you can do is make them comfortable to let those walls down.
Yeah. Wow. And also, hold on, the last thing that really was just so powerful to me, how you said God tells you your quest.
Fact.
Talk to us about that, because you know how sometimes we really gotta listen to God. We be wondering what's our purpose, what's our passion, but how you tap into listening to God with taking your journey to your quest right now.
I feel like with that, as far as knowing your quest, it's just whatever you're doing in life, if it's not working out for you, it may not be for you. You know what I'm saying? You have to go where you're most uncomfortable. That's when you're really gonna figure out what your gift is. My fear was talking in front of people and just being in a large crowd. But I figured if I'm gonna pursue this artist life, that's what I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? Something that's I'm most uncomfortable with. That's where you gotta go in life as far as whatever you wanna do. Whether you wanna be a nurse, a doctor, or anything in whatever field, you gotta go wherever you're uncomfortable at. That's where God lets you go.
Yes, man. You gotta speak even when your voice shakes. So. Right, come on. But I just commend your courage because, just being up here right now, especially you got people loving you, people support. Look at all the support, y'all. I just commend y'all for still coming out here supporting our brother like this and listening to this masterpiece because he worked so hard to get to this moment. So let's give it up for the brother. So love. It's just so important that we give your flowers while you can smell them.
Appreciate it.
What we got next now? You ready?
Next is Miscarried. If you really pay attention to my projects, I always try to personalize them, give them names. But with this one, I wrote this in 2018 as well. It's called Miscarried, but I ain't gonna get away. You just gotta listen.
Use them ears, y'all. Use them ears. You ready, DJ? Wow, that was another powerful track that you just came up with. Tell us what inspired this.
I wrote the name. Can y'all hear me? I wrote the name first. Miscarriage. It's just a play on words. If you listen, the title is Miscarriage, like a person. What I'm really talking about as far as women dealing with miscarriages in their lives. I think that it doesn't get really talked about in music in that form of fashion. It's like some artists may mention it, dab on it a little bit, but it's not like a full-fledged song and a vibe where you can just escape and think about that time and how you overcame that and how you're prospering throughout that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really inspired it, and people close to me have went through that. So I wanted to give this like a homage to say, it's okay.
Just realness all around you, real recognized real, because to have that courage to make a track like that is so powerful. It's extremely deep, and the culture needs something like that because they not talking, mainstream is not talking about real stuff like this. And so we can heal from that track beautifully.
Thank you.
And one more question with this beautiful track, because you know how you said demons may bend you.
Oh yeah, facts. I don't know exactly what I said because I write a lot of words. So, like for real, like a lot of people come up to me and tell me, some of my lyrics. I'll be like, I know what you're saying, but I don't know exactly what song.
Oh yeah, you can make a whole caption with all these bars that you dropping left to right. I just want to know, how do we shake the demons off of us?
I think everybody is different. With me, how I quote unquote shake the demons is doing a lot of praying. That works for me. Whatever works for you, do what you do. But for me, and what I deal with in my life, I do a lot of praying, a lot of meditating, just being to myself, writing a lot, whether it be poetry or music or whatever. That just, I don't know, that's how I, cope with things. Yeah, a lot of praying, a lot.
Oh yeah, you had a bar in your first track saying how the power in praying, how it gives you power.
Facts.
So it really gives you power.
Facts. I think anything is possible through prayer. If that's the lifestyle you live, and that's what you believe in, I know everybody is different and I respect it, but for me personally, how I gain knowledge and gain, the strength to keep moving is just through prayer, talking to God.
Yeah, you already know, y'all, Facebook.works is there, so you gotta keep going and speak things to existence. I feel like that's a part of manifestation as well. Saying things out loud and writing down your goals, writing down your dreams, and watch them manifest to reality like that. Hey, you ready for the next track? What we got?
Next track is one of my favorites. It's actually the very last song I wrote for the album. I told y'all, I was like, man, I think I'm done. He was like, all right, turn it in. I was like, oh no, I think I got one more in me. And he was, if y'all don't know, this is Chosen. He's the owner of the store.
Yes, give it up for Chosen.
That's my big brother. And I got him. He's heard the album a million times, but we fight every day. Like, if you hear us, that's how we communicate. We fight. Yeah. So he was crying like a little baby. He does music as well. Yes. He was crying that he wasn't on the album.
Yeah.
Right, let it be known. Hey, you were brothers. Come on.
But I was in a mode. I wasn't thinking about him. But I was like, I can't.
He just wasn't on your mind.
I wasn't thinking about it, but I was like, I can't put out an album without my boy.
Yeah.
So this next track is called Still Saying You're Perfect, and it's basically, it's a play off the miscarriage. Is you went through that. I see that you went through it, but through the mix of everything, I'm still saying you're perfect. So let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. You all alone when your uncle touched you in second grade. You still affected, you wanna go to a better place. I cry these tears because I know that you're worth it. Through all your flaws, I'm still saying you're perfect. Yeah.
Throughout all the trials and tribulations, I'm still saying you're perfect, whatever. Like, you can tell yourself that as well, but in the mirror, guy or girl, still saying you're perfect. So that's what. That's what that's about.
That's dope. I want to get Chosen's inspiration on this track as well.
Hey.
Tell us. Tell us.
I'm saying, I was just following his lead, man. I wasn't even supposed to be before. You know?
Right. It was such a dynamic duo. That was so fire.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart, man. Like, I hate recording with this guy. Like, it's no work to get done. He's super talented. Like, he's one of my inspirations. But when it comes to in the booth, this man is lazy. This man is lazy. But nah, he killed it though. Appreciate it.
Y'all both killed that. So what does self-love look like to you?
Investing in yourself, whether that be financially, spiritually, or emotionally. That's it.
That's straight like that. It really be that simple.
Thanks.
We already have all the answers within ourselves. We just got to tap into it. And I love how you was just so confident. You just sprinkled how you was just so nice with the pen in there. You know, you had to just sprinkle that sauce.
Yeah, I was feeling myself a little bit when I was writing. So y'all know I'm nice with this, man.
Oh yeah, that's self-love. I feel like that's self-knowledge of self, and you keeping it real.
Thanks, thank you.
Let's get it.
Is Ayana's interlude, and it goes back to like my previous projects. I always got a title on a name. I don't know why. It just gives a character for some reason. I've been doing it since I was like in college. It just gives a character. I think I got it from J. Cole. I don't know. But it just plays off the last two tracks that's played, Miscarried, Still Sounding Perfect. It's just an interlude, and it just kind of summarizes everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And after the interlude, y'all can, get snacks or get wine, whatever y'all want to get, and then we can come back and play the rest of the album.
Oh yeah, it's another story for us right
Oh, yeah,
now.
thanks.
But I love how you put this masterpiece together to tell a story, and it's so powerful.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all ready? Family, y'all ready? I just need y'all energy just to be cracking up a little bit.
Everybody
for
say
me.
love one time. Love. Say love one more time. Love. One more time. Love.
Yes, we love you.
Appreciate it.
And it's unhealthy and it's toxic. I don't know what we have to do. Or if there's anything life saving that you feel yourself in need.
How y'all feel? Let's get it.
Yes, Jasmine, come on,
Man,
sis.
Jad killed that, man.
Killed that. And I love how you said, about making someone your wife. What qualities does a wife need for you?
For me, I just feel like it's loyalty, being that backbone, that not necessarily a crutch, but someone you can always depend on, someone you can go to, a best friend. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, the wife is just the title. It's just the title. You have to be. It's really your best friend. It's like the first person you think about when you wake up, last person you talk to when you go to sleep. It's just having that beautiful union and people seeing you and see that aura around y'all that, okay, yeah, they got something good.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna be a stronger man with a queen by your side. She's just gonna make you greater as a man. That's how amazing.
Shout out to my girlfriend right here, Liz.
Yes, and you were setting up, holding it down. You got a good one on your hands. Like, that's real right there. How you took time out of your day to come set up to support your king. That's what we do. That's what. Hey, hold tight, Hey, ring next, honestly. The ring looking empty. No, but how you also say you keep damage. So what have you ran into a toxic individual? What does like a toxic individual, a damaged person look like?
When I say apparently, before I make you a parent, I pray you find the peace you seek and you make peace with your parents. I just be peeping your damage. Gotta see how you manage. I want to pick you up and take you to a trip of mine. It's basically saying, okay, like I said before, apparently, before I make you a parent, let's figure out what we need to deal with. So it's like, it's not necessarily toxic. It's just, what do we need healing from that we don't want to transfer to our seed? Because it's like, a lot of times people have kids and they don't know what they need healing from, and then they figure out when the kid is older, they act just like them. So it's like, what exactly do we need healing from? I think it's not necessarily toxic. It's just having that self-analyzation, just to look in the mirror and say, okay, what do I need to do to better myself?
Yes, it's really about taking accountability. And how you said earlier, breaking generational curses. We have been cursed, but I feel like as our generation, we're going to take control of our destiny. We got technology. I mean, it's really no excuse now that we can control our destiny like that. So I give it up to our ancestors that we got to this moment right here. Now it's only up. It's our time. You already know.
Thanks.
And also, one thing about it is about how we mentioned earlier about peace. It's so powerful. I feel like that's success. Talk more about peace for us.
Peace, like you said, it is success. I think a lot of times we look at monetary gains as success because, as you can see through the age of social media, people with millions of dollars killing themselves, or they're going to prison for crazy stuff. So it's like, what do we need to search for? What's happiness to you? That's not monetary. That's not physical. I feel like happiness is just being around someone that's just peace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's not a coincidence, like this trying time, we are truly in spiritual warfare. We are losing so many stars right now. We killing each other for what? What is the demon on? So realizing that money is not everything. People are getting possessed, selling their soul over money.
Right.
So let's just acknowledge that peace, man, within. You a winner.
And I also feel like it's, to expound upon that, it's just the power of the tongue. It's like whether you believe in, spirituality, is power of the tongue is real. Like a lot of these, cats are dying because of what they put out into the atmosphere. Is what you reap, what you sow. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. So it's like, watch exactly what you're putting out in the atmosphere because it's gonna come back eventually.
Yes, you can't play with that. And that's why I commend you for making this music to heal us. And therapy session coming up next, like just healing the soul like this.
Caleb, favorite song, therapy session.
Hey, you ready for it?
Yeah. Oh, that's what next. Okay.
I
got you. So yeah, the next one is called therapy session, and it's basically I don't really know how to explain it. It's like it's two sides of the coin. So it's telling the guy side of the story, and it's telling the woman side. It's like a lot of times we get in relationships where we depend on that person to heal us. So it's like, I don't know if y'all ever been in a situation where it's like you've done so much for that person. You prayed for them. You just did everything, and once they overcome those fears and overcome those demons, they dip out. Facts? Yeah. So it's like,
oh, y'all heard them this time. Y'all felt that.
Yeah, so it's like you get in a situation with someone, whether it's a girl or a guy, and you give them their all. You help build them back up that was down when you met them. And once they built themselves back up, they dip out and leave like you never existed. So it's like you is their therapist, and once they heal, there's no point in going to the therapist no more. You don't keep seeing your therapist after you completed the sessions.
Yes.
So it's kind of a play on that. So let's get started.
And that's why it's not a coincidence when we like meet people. You are meant to be their blessing, aka their therapist for that season. Right. And trust me, you're gonna get rewarded in the end. Stay down.
Big fact. Okay.
Yes, we got some class. Okay, y'all live. No, I just gotta, just gotta check. How is it being a black man in America?
I think at this point everybody knows what it's like to be. It's the same as being a black woman in America. It's like nobody is appreciated with this skin color.
That's our superpower. You know that?
That's really our superpower. It's like everybody, and I'm gonna say it. I don't know if we have good. really, like for real, like Mal cool. She part of the team, but our melanin is like everybody wants it.
Yes.
Everybody wants to be a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? We just set the trail for everything. It's like from sports to TV to now White House. It's like everything comes back to us.
Yes, and you know they want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues.
Thanks.
They don't want the blues. But having to have that acknowledgement like that, they don't want this type of unity, like, and especially power in your music like this, because the mainstream music really is a strategic plan to dumb us down. It's not speaking life for the culture. That's why they got brothers killing each other like this. So that's why I really just am so thankful that you are putting your pen to the pad and just speaking life, speaking to black women, just uplifting us like that.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Tell us about the power of getting out of our darkness.
I feel like the power of getting out of our darkness is because you may bless someone else. You can't bless someone if you're dealing with your own darkness. It's like, how can we actually, I have a saying, be a blessing to somebody spiritually, emotionally, or financially. So it's like, how can we be that blessing to someone else if we're stuck in dealing with our demons? It's like, everybody's not meant to, be a blessing to somebody, but if you're a blessing to somebody because somebody always coming to you with advice, just help out with anything. Don't ignore that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're meant to be a blessing to other people.
Yeah. And just the simple blessings that we can do for each other is just like being kind, listening to one another. That long hug, that eye contact, just those little things can really change the game from people, because we don't know the battles anybody's fighting behind the scenes. Right. So that taking that time to heal as well as a black man in America, just know that black women stick with you. We gonna be there for black men, so we gotta stick together like this.
Thank you.
What we got next?
Smile.
Oh, I like this one.
Right,
that's what we gotta smile.
Alright, so the whole album, let me explain something real quick. The whole album, in parking lot conversations, right? So shut up, Charlie. The first half is like the girl getting her emotions out, right? So by the middle, I say nobody listen but God. The God is in the Lord. Nobody listen but God. So after that, what is she dealing with? It's relationship stuff. So once she get out of that relationship, insecurities, what exactly does she deal with? So this is the more upbeat part of the album.
Yeah.
Well, just to make you dance a little bit, make you smile a little bit, make you laugh a little bit. Let's go ahead and play Smile.
I can't wait to see y'all smiling underneath those masks.
Louis got you into the game. I pray that you listen on a mission to witness your change. I just want you to smile.
Everybody say love.
Everybody say love. One more time.
We all need love. But the way how you say you're gonna tell the woman how she's beautiful, you know how that little gesture can change somebody's day so much. Just tell her that she's beautiful. Just tell the queen she's beautiful today. That's all you gotta do. But also, I love the bar how you said she's insecure and she's searching for a cure.
Right.
What's the cure?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a woman can answer that question.
Okay, ladies.
I don't. What do y'all think the cure is for insecurities? Reassurance. Okay.
See that little
confirmation.
Tell me I'm beautiful.
Okay. What else? Anybody
alive out there?
Being kind to yourself. Gotcha.
Yes, that's
One more. Django, what you got? Self-love, okay.
Self-love is the best love. And that's what we have to be gentle to ourselves. Be kind. I love that being kind to ourselves. It's like, why are we mean to ourselves though? Like, why are we have that self-doubt? Why are we talking negative to ourselves? Have you ever ran into being mean to you?
I mean, I do it to myself. I think everybody does it. Just especially when you're dealing with depression, you beat yourself up a lot. So when people talk about you, it doesn't really hurt you that much because you hurt yourself worse. You know, so it's like beating yourself up. I don't know. It's like for me, when I'm not meeting the deadline for music, or when I'm not just excelling as fast as I know I should be. Me and my boy also talk about it every day. It's like, what can we do to go to that next level? But it's like, it's not up to us. So we're not in control of it. So we have to just, slow down and just do us and just have fun with it.
Yeah, and enjoy that process.
Right.
What affirmations do you tell yourself?
Shoot, a lot. Basically, slow down. It's okay. What else I be saying? Slow down. It's okay. You're not in control of this. It's bigger than you. I say that to myself all the time because all this music I make is not about me. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything I do is bigger than me. The journey I'm going through, all the trials and tribulations. I just got in a car accident last week. I don't even care because it's bigger than me. It's like I need to be here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I say that to myself a lot.
God is so good because just appreciating the little things, how you still got your life. So that means these cars, these materialistic things, we can buy it again. Money come and go. So the fact that you still here despite all the obstacles just shows the perseverance that you have and the unstoppable mentality that you have within yourself, and God is working. And y'all already know this is for y'all, this healing experience, this how you put the pen to the pad for this masterpiece to bless other people to heal. Stream it, independent artist. You really gotta. So the support is so necessary. Just being independent. He don't have a label pushing him to back him up. He putting his money where his mouth is. So just a support.
A lot.
Just a support, just a like, just a repost, a comment.
I'm gonna say it again, a lot. A lot.
So just respect the craft. It's really for y'all. How you said this is bigger than you. You see the bigger picture of where you going. You just doing God's work at the end of the day.
Thank you.
Oh, this is my favorite one about to come up, y'all.
What is it? Independent. Oh, okay.
Where all my independent ladies at, honestly? Who really get it?
Who?
Okay, nobody's independent. Nobody's independent.
If you're an independent lady in here and you do everything on your own, you don't need no help from a man, nobody, say I.
I mean, we
Okay.
But trust me, we still need, help is necessary.
Right.
Being a helping, but we don't get it regardless.
Thanks.
So I really do commend my ladies that are independent, that are being self-sufficient, that are living righteous out here. Just trust me, the time is coming. Just stay down.
Yeah, when I wrote this one, I was like, this wasn't even gonna go on the album. It wasn't even gonna go on the album, to be honest with you, because when I wrote it like 2018 with a totally different beat, totally different vibe. And I came across another beat, laid the trains down for it or whatever, and I still wasn't really feeling it like that. I was like, nah, I'm not putting this on this one. So I went to my guy, Chosen.
My guy?
Oh yeah. So I was like, listen to this, what you think?
Yes, sir.
It was like, yeah, that's the one right there. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, put some vocals on the hook. I said, I don't sing.
That boy singing.
Hey, when I say what you cannot do.
And I thought he was gonna do it when he said, yeah, you just need some vocals. I was like, okay, cool. I just wait on Chosen. But anybody that knows Chosen, waiting on him, you'll be waiting forever. So I was just in the studio. I was like, let me try something, and You was there. Let me see what y'all think about it, man.
Let's go.
Independent. Let's get it. Turn it all the way up, Chris.
Father, when she know that he broke, she know he a joke. She rather walk through the rain by herself than the way that she cope. She count a bag on the regular. She got her pops in the federal. She can't be lazy. He told her never to settle for. Gotta do better for her, babe. Trippin' Gucci, trippin' designer. She know she a rider. Take care of daughter. Then have a father. Hold up, she put that behind her. She runnin' them bands. Need an advance. Never put out a hand. Look how she walk and look how she talk. She don't need a man. Trippin' in Gucci.
Let's go.
R&B project coming soon.
Let's go.
Gotta be versatile.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Gotta be versatile here.
Nah.
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Because that was just so powerful.
That's a bop right now. Y'all right?
What about lady stars? Like, that's a good
Told you.
Appreciate it.
I felt that one like on a spiritual level. Like. And I want you to just give some words of encouragement for our single mothers that's holding it down.
Take comfort in your kids. They're not all you have, but they're all you have. If that makes sense. Use them. Don't use them as a crutch. Make sure that they know that their love. Make sure you show that tender love and care, and just be there for them, because a lot of fathers are not around, whether it be they're in prison, whether they're just a deadbeat for no reason. Make sure, especially if you're a single mother, make sure you still, don't down the father in front of them, because at some point in their life they may have a relationship with their father. It may not be the same relationship that you and him have, so I think it's very important for a lot of single mothers to just, show love and protect their kids.
Protect the seed. That is our future at the end of the day. So we gotta nurture our seed. But that is amazing. And like I said, like that track right there just speaks to the women that are truly getting it. No handouts. Because it's honestly challenging at times, like especially if you're a single mother and you holding down the household, you trying to have your child live a better lifestyle and break those generational curses. So just continue to just keep going, like you said. That's the secret to the source.
Got to keep going.
Keep going. What we got next?
Okay, so what is that? David Ruffin. Okay, so I felt like this needed to go on the album because it's another fun record, but I feel like he's stupid. Alright, we all grown. Anytime you dealing with a parking lot conversation, there's always the conversation part, and then there's always the other part, right? The temptation part, right? Hence David Ruffin. Everybody know who David Ruffin is, right? No?
No?
You never heard of it? Wow. Alright, David Ruffin is the leading singer of Temptation. You ever heard of Temptation? Hey, y'all gotta forgive him. He'll look cuckoo. I'm surprised he ain't told y'all he's from New York. Okay, gotcha. But basically, David Ruffin is about that, the other part of the parking lot conversation. Featuring Richmond, she couldn't be here tonight, but let's get it.
Lady. That was a story right there. That was a deep
that's
story.
One of my favorite ones.
You took us through like a lot, from just the rape, then the next one, how she starts liking women. What's the meaning behind Last Cry?
Just basically summarizing the entire album of what I'm talking about. This is actually the second song I wrote for the album. Just basically giving the space to, it's a lot of times in music we search for what if we're in a mood, we search for what we want to listen to. It's like what's the song for women that actually going through those situations? What's that specific song that they can go to and see, okay, this is exactly what I'm going through, and just cry, that's why I let him just run at the end like that, just so you can get those tears out, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically the whole entire meaning for the record.
I love crying, y'all. Like, I be letting that out every day. I be keeping it G right after, but you really gotta just let things out, and that's a song that we gonna cry to for real. You gonna put us in our feelings, and I also love how you said, if you ain't happy, leave it alone. It really sounds simple.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a hard thing to do, but it could be simple if we grasp the concept that quick. Because we kill ourselves a lot of times. We stay in a situation that we know we're not happy. So if you're not happy, leave it alone, no matter what it is. I wasn't even talking about relationships on that line. It was just anything in life. If you're not happy, leave it alone. Whatever it is, a job, somebody you're dealing with, just anything, a friendship, if you're not happy, leave it alone.
Especially as us being like millennials, I feel like I can't keep a job, like I be really quick to do things. Like it's not good for my spirit. And that's deep how you said, like, you really gotta leave things alone. And I think that's a part of self-love, man. When you just acknowledge yourself and have that self-worth within yourself, now it's easy to walk away, and that's a power and let it go.
Right, I agree.
Yes. What's next for us? We gotta.
This is the last song. All right, so Hand Me Downs is actually my favorite song that I wrote ever. And what it is anybody know what hand me downs are? It's basically like you get some clothes from an older cousin or something like that. So have that in mind. Hand me downs is basically letting you all know why I wrote the album. And I basically wrote it for my little sister. Where she at?
Where you at, Zara?
Little sis.
She hiding somewhere. But anyway, she don't want to be seen. But she's downstairs. But basically, I wrote it for her. She heard it already, so she good. Basically, wrote it for her and letting her know that, all of those situations that because she's young, all of those situations that she's gonna go through, this is what she can go back on. And see, I may not be there, tomorrow's not promised. So she can go back and listen to, her big brother speak exactly what she's going through. She may not be going through track 1, but she may be going through track 6. She may not be going through track 6, but she may be going through track 8. You hear what I'm saying? So it's like, it's leaving a footprint, if I'm not here tomorrow. So basically, whatever she going through in life, in the future, or whatever she dealing with now, this can be kind of like a guide to, sort it through.
Oh yeah, this the blueprint. The blueprint, honestly, and it's really a part of your legacy that you laid it all on the line throughout this whole album. You put your heart on it, and I know this is gonna be a banger for us too.
Oh yeah, and it also calls back the cards that y'all have. Welcome to the day where you finally get free. It's like in the beginning, you didn't know what you needed, freeing up from, but by now, you probably got an idea what you need to go home and work on. So it's like, it calls back, welcome to the day where you finally get free. But now I'm saying it, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, featuring Jasmine King.
Yes, I love how you dedicated to sister too.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You dedicated to little sis, so now, how you
let's
put
get
it
it
on the line. Let's go.
Turn it all the way up.
Hey y'all, just wanted to give a quick words of encouragement and just let y'all know that regardless of what we go through, it's always going to be okay. Like, I know as Black women, we're expected to be strong, we're expected to hold down the fort and hold things down, but it's okay to not be okay. Personally, I'm still struggling with demons that I've experienced when I was a child.
So baby, welcome to the day that you finally welcome to the day that you finally see. Really want you to pray, everybody say.
Wow, that was truly amazing. First of all, sis with the vocals, Then we got sis with the voiceover over there. You was just talking to the queens. You was really talking to us to uplift us all. But the way it really just flows together like a masterpiece should. You're a genius, okay? You're a genius.
Give all the glory to God.
How do y'all feel about it? I would love to get someone's feedback. If y'all could come up and give our brother his flowers while he can smell them.
I want to hear y'all feedback for real.
Thank you, brother.
My God.
Yeah. Classic.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I can't believe this dude's singing. That's something I do. He's singing. And I didn't see that coming.
Appreciate it, man.
I congratulate you.
Thank you for coming up, giving our brother his flowers while he can smell them. Anybody else? Can we get we need the feedback.
I'm gonna keep it short. That's gonna be on repeat, dog.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Comes out at 12 a.m. midnight. So I need everybody streaming it.
Stream it, buy it, repost it, show love, do what you gotta do for the brother. And just how you were taking responsibility for the last song, truly understanding that your sister did not have a father growing up and now you have to be the role model for her. How is that experience and how is that walk for you?
I say it's challenging because I didn't have my dad growing up, so it's like it's hard because you don't really know exactly what to say, how to say it, and you're dealing with a younger woman. So it's like you're not a woman, so I'm not a woman, so it's like I don't know exactly what to say. You know, all I can do is be there, let her vent, you know, and just try to be a brother, you know, just be there, you know. That's the only thing that I really can do.
Yeah, so how do you handle not growing up with a father and handling like no resentment, no ill will?
I don't think it's something, because most of the people that I grew up with didn't grow up with one, so it's like it's nothing out of the norm for us. You know, so it's like
that's really sad.
Right, it is sad, and it's like we're not sad about it, but how can you miss something that's never there? You know, so it's like.
But do y'all notice that though? Like the brokenness in the black community, how we're not together as unity. And that's the power in having black families together. Like we have to learn from our parents, like learn from the older people that came before us to bring this unity back together. Because that's not the way it should be. We should grow up with the father, we should grow up with the mother, have that masculine energy, have that feminine energy in the household. But I commend you for still persevering through it.
Thank you. I try to.
Hey, no, you doing it. You making it look easy. And I would love to know, what's your message to the people?
Be yourself. That's it. I live by, I breathe it. A lot of times, especially like with artists, they try to be something they're not. It's like, why isn't it cool to be you? Because at the end of the day, no matter what you are, who you are, real gonna recognize real facts. No matter what you represent, real gonna recognize real. And it's like, be yourself. Like we already have too many people that look the same, act the same, dress the same. It's like, who are you? And I feel like I can't respect you as a person if you don't know who you are. So it's like, how can I have you around me when you don't even know who you are as a person? I can't trust you. So it's like, we have to dig deep and do some digging deep in and just figure out who we are as a person, as a human being, and just be confident in being yourself.
That's our superpower right there.
Right.
When you really tap into that confidence within yourself, and I commend you for taking that, for being bold, for putting your spiritual gifts out for the people, because you don't understand how many people are going to heal from this, going to cry from this, going to love from this, going to jig to it. I hope y'all took so much gems away from it. I hope it left your spirit on full as well. What other legacy you would like to leave for us?
Just vibe to the album, stream it, You know, tell everybody you know about it. You know how it touched you, what it did for you, or what song touched your heart. What's your favorite song? You may not stream the whole album, but buy it if you like to. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people understand how much time, effort, and money goes into creating albums. I think people, oh, he just recorded it in his room. It's like it's not that at all. You have to pay for engineering, you have to pay for mixing, mastering, videographer, photographer. It's a lot of money. You can spend up to what, $10,000 on one project.
Being independent as well.
Facts.
Stay independent, honestly, because you have your freedom, you have your power, you have control over your art.
Thanks.
I'm telling you, that's where the power lies. But how we can be independent is us sticking together like this. If we stream his music so he can continue to put out great quality art for us. Because it's rare to have conscious rappers nowadays. Everybody just want to talk negative. They're not uplifting us whatsoever. But you leaving us on full, it truly leaves me at peace. And I commend you and I'm thankful.
Thank you.
I would love to know, what are you thankful for?
Just my team, everybody that was involved in, you know, creating this album.
I want to say, man, I've seen your growth from 40 days all the way up until now. Your albums have definitely improved. Your messages, y'all, make sure y'all really tune in. This man's talking about some things that can really impact and transform your life, man. He's using his platform to move y'all. Y'all gotta really be tuning in to what he's saying. But you talk about generational curses. You talk about intrinsic development. You talk about knowing yourself. You talk about love. I mean, these things are important so that you can be successful and significant in your own life, man. So I commend you for that. Just keep going, bro, because I see the process, man.
Thank you.
One king to another, there's a kingdom inside you.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Hey, I like your vocabulary, honestly. You was talking that big vocabulary. But how do you stay consistent?
This other than my team and my family and friends, this all I know. Like this day and night, every day, every single day. I think the only person that can contest to that is Austin, because he do the same thing. We talk about it every day, even from back in Gordon days when him was my roommate. Like y'all gonna hear me at 4 o'clock in the morning trying to figure this out. Like I'm trying to figure this out because I know deep in my heart that I can make it to the next level. So I have to stay consistent. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Hey, it really gotta be in you, not on you.
Big fan.
And how everybody says they just see your growth. And look at just all the love. I just want to give y'all a big love. Give y'all big thanks. Can y'all clap for yourself? Just coming out despite all the obstacles that are gonna be thrown at us and still coming out to show our brothers some love. I know it means so much to you. It means so much for me just seeing all this greatness here today.
Thank you. Instagram as Real Lord Vision. Real Lord as REAL. Don't talk about me, y'all. REALLORDVIZION. That's Vision with a Z. VIZION.
Yes, and
subscribe to YouTube.
You literally, like, those little action steps, like commenting, means so much to an independent artist. It means so much. Just the little things, y'all. We appreciate it. And y'all know y'all can follow me as well. Tera Chantelle, stay connected. Yeah. But let's rate the album, y'all, since y'all just so quiet.
Oh, I'm scared.
What's the album rate for us?
What's the album rate? 10 out of 10.
Yes. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Which song touched y'all the most?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Which one hit the soul? Therapy session? That hit the soul?
Oh, Angels. Oh,
yeah, that was deep. That was deep. Yeah, and also I know it plays a huge role when you like follow somebody on Spotify. So like follow him on Spotify so you can add up to the numbers. Just knowing this, and we gotta go independent. Everybody, if you're doing anything creatively, be independent. Take full control of your power. Cause that's you gonna have all. You can cut out the middleman. Cut out the middleman. We don't need him no more. Let's get it.
So what y'all want to hear?